Every Destiny 2 fan, every Destiny player, gamer, streamer, content creator, this is the day we have been waiting for a long time. Finally, we get to play the Witch Queen DLC expansion in a matter of basically 3 hours 15 minutes. There are some things that I do want to say is PS4 players are having some problems, you know, playing the game. They physically can't play the game or download the update for the DLC until actually it launches live. But do not fret, if you've got good internet you get to play it probably an hour, 2 hours later. But obviously the servers will have some problems. But yeah, so I've actually just downloaded the game, the whole game and the update on my PS5 because I want to play it the second it launches. I will be playing it on my PS5, I will be streaming it at 5 PM UK time, so basically 3 hours from now. But I thought we'll talk through what I will be doing to prepare for the raid. So I've been watching a couple of videos on what other players, what other YouTube creators recommended that you do, so let's start off. When you load into Witch Queen, I think I'm going to focus on beating the campaign on all my characters first. I think that's kind of what I'm going for. It's probably not the best approach, but I don't see the problem in doing it if you've got to get all your characters to 15-20 anyway. Doing the legend mode difficulty on the campaign, all 3 characters first, could be just to kind of get out of the way kind of thing. Because if you just do one character, do the powerful pinnacles, if you get that far, do whatever, then you go to your second character. Yes, it could be better potentially doing that. I don't know if it would be better doing the pinnacles and the powerfuls, but yeah, I'm tempted to go just to do 15-20 on all my characters, get the legendary campaign out the way. That's kind of what I think I'm going to approach it with. But then obviously you go to your first character, you do your pinnacles, your powerfuls in whatever order is the best order. Then then you transfer your weapons over to your second, you rinse and repeat it, and then you do it again on your third character, and you rinse and repeat it again. So if there's anything else that you think I could do to improve, I think it's purely going to be just doing pinnacles, powerfuls after you get to 15-20, then just swapping it 2 times to your third character. I think that's kind of the best method. Obviously we're losing a couple powerfuls and pinnacles, we're also gaining a couple powerfuls and pinnacles. I've watched a lot of guides on what you should be doing really, but I think the main guide is to basically get a fire team before you pop your bounties, and if you possibly can, if you can hold out for that long, is get to level 5 on the battle pass, because I think someone said you get like an XP buff with your fire team, so you're probably going to want that as well. So I think I'm probably going to get rid of just not popping bounties until I get to level 5 or whatever. I don't know, we'll see what happens when it launches. I might try and get a team for legend campaign, but yeah. So pretty much my preparation for the raid is going to be just doing everything on one character, transfer, repeat, transfer, repeat. Bear in mind, we do have another weekly reset, so once you've done everything on one character, you can just keep basically, you can basically do it in reverse order. So I've actually also found out that you want to do your best character first. So the character you want to take in the raid more. So like for me, I mainly do a hunter. You're going to want to start with the hunter this week and end on your least favourite character, which is my titan. Which is my warlock coming. So then next week you do it in reverse order. So you start with your warlock and you end with your best character. So then your best character, your favourite character, will be probably the highest, should be the highest if you've done everything right. Also, I will be using Destiny recipes. If you don't know what Destiny recipe is, it basically tracks your seasonal prep. So I'm guessing a lot of Destiny players have been using that to prepare for bounties, materials, prisms, cores, modules, everything like that. It just tells you what you're good on, what you're not good on, and you can kind of work from there. But also it can help you with getting your gear up. So it might be like, or you're 15-22. You have a powerful drop that can give you +2 drop, and no matter which one, no matter what your drop you get, will be better. Also, if you've been saving your power reversal boxes, people reckon that if you get like a pinnacle drop like 4 or 5 higher, then you go to the what's it called? Then you go and do like your boxes. You can fill in the gap. So let's just say you get 2-3 drops at 1523, but then then you got like 4 more pieces of armor that are 14, that are 1520. You can pop your boxes and hope you get those missing drops, and we don't know if it's going to work, but if it does, then you can just fill in the gaps to do that. Because the boxes, someone tested it, the boxes go up to your powerful cap, I believe it was, because it was 1520. So yeah, it'd be a powerful cap. So we got a soft cap, powerful cap, which is the highest, and then you got your pinnacle cap, which is, wait there, is that right? Is that right? I feel like it's wrong, right? 1520 to 1550 is your powerful, and then 1550 to 1560 is your pinnacle. Yeah. So you basically, yeah, that's fine. So basically, my plan of which queen is to do, because I don't think it's going to matter if you do all 3 campaigns on Legend and get all your characters to 1520, and that means all your gear is leveled. You've done the campaign, you've gotten the glaive, and obviously then you can start getting all those is it blueprints in this game, or whatever it's called, the things that you can use, because that's another thing you're gonna have to get if you're gonna wanna be raid ready. There might be some guns that that you've seen online but you haven't obtained, because I think the way this works in this game is that you have to, with the new crafting system, you have to kind of get like the blueprint, or whatever it's called in this game, in order to make it. Then you're going to want to level up a gun. So let's just say you find an awesome pulse rifle. If you find a pulse rifle, there has been 2 pulse rifles that have been like leaked maybe, or just been out in the open. There's a stasis pulse rifle that looks a bit dodgy, but it could be good. But then you've got another one that looks pretty cool. It's got like a really cool pulse rifle look to it, and that could be, you might want to use it in the raid. But obviously you're going to have to level up the gun to get the perks, and then you can re-perk it, because they said basically if you design a gun, crafting a gun, and it's got like mere perks, if you max out which is whatever level that is, you can basically just re-put in the like better perks. So you don't have to make a whole new one, you can just use your perks on that same gun, which is why people are saying Witch Queen's gonna be such a good DLC, Obviously we don't know what guns that are currently in the game now, so like, are we gonna still use Gjallarhorn? Are we still gonna use Sleeper? Are we still gonna use Null Exposure? We don't know what the weapons people are gonna use. I'm gonna be using whatever I wanna use, just until I see what people are using, because obviously I don't know, like, should I be using this gun or that gun, I think that always stresses me out when a new DLC launches. I'm like, do I use Gjallarhorn, or do I use this new launcher that does a little bit better? Or, do you know what I mean? It's going to be difficult when it launches on what weapons do I choose, but I think it's just kind of like, just get to whatever high level you can, and then once you get to that level, then start getting your setup ready. So let's just say I make it to 1535, end of next week or this week or whatever, and then you've got like your Gjallarhorn, you've got whatever because obviously we've had the dungeon recently, about 2-3 months ago. We've had Eyes of Luna, 1,000 Yard Stare, but we don't know are they going to be worth playing, or is it going to be literally we only use the new weapons. I feel like some YouTubers will be using majority new weapons, and maybe a couple old weapons like Sleeper could be good. But like I said, I don't know what the meta's going to be when it launches. Obviously, there'll be a lot of YouTubers that'll be streaming this a lot, 24/7 every day until until reset, getting guides out on how to level fast, what guns you should be using. Hopefully, I'm hoping they upload a video showcasing what guns to bring into the raid. I feel like a Gjallarhorn will be a strong contender. Sleeper could be a strong contender. We don't know what the mod of the season is going to be. A lot of people reckon it's going to be Gjallarhorn purely, rocket launchers, basically purely on. We had a Gjallarhorn coming in 2 months ago on the expansion, the little pack thing. Because we've had the fusion rifle last season that's just ended. We've just had grenade launchers the season beforehand with Anarchy, so it makes sense that it is gonna be rocket launchers. They could just blow us mind and it'd be machine guns, but the DPS would not kind of work out to what we think it could be. But like I said, we don't know what that is going to be. But that's kind of what my plan is, to do the campaign on all my 3 characters, get the legendary mode rewards. If you beat it, you get prisms, I think, or calls, and then you get a buttload of like rewards. You get 15-20 gear on weapons and gear. Obviously it could be randomized, so if you do it, if you get like a couple of weapons on one character, you might get different weapons on another character. I don't know how it works. It might just be blues, for all I know. It might just be blue. I haven't seen anything about, you know, is it purple, is it blue? Obviously we'll find out. There's obviously new exotics coming out as well, so I'm going to be trying to get those exotics. I think the only 2 exotics that I think I care enough for is is it the Titan one and the Warlock? I don't know, but I don't think I've seen the Hunter one. But yeah, that's kind of it, guys. Is basically beat the campaign on Legend on all your characters, then you start using, someone's commented. Do servers come back on at 9? Well, I'm not in the country, so basically servers come back online in 3 hours and 5 minutes. So if that's 9 o'clock for you, then yes. Because it's basically 4 minutes to 2. And it should go live in 3 hours, basically 3 hours from now. But yeah, I'm going to end it there. Basically, just going to wrap up my whole waffle talk. Is basically do Legend campaign on all your characters before you do anything else. Avoid any powerful drops that you can, or pinnacle drops, because I don't think the pinnacle drops are going to show until you get to that stage. Also, you don't want to do any pinnacles. You want to do as little pinnacles as you can until you've done all your powerfuls. Maybe do 1 pinnacle just to kind of boost your gear up, and then you can do a couple powerfuls to fill in the gaps. I don't know how you want to play it. I'm just going to kind of just do what I can, do everything I can in the first week or 2, and obviously raid ready will be raid ready. And then obviously if I'm too low to do raid, then I'll just wait a week or 2. You know, there's no rush in the raid. You know, obviously it would be nice to stream the raid when it launches on March the 5th, I think it is, or March the 3rd. But yeah, I will be streaming this for probably 6 hours or more. If anyone wants to join me doing the legendary campaign, feel free to join my stream in 3 hours, and we can play together. We might have to do a couple farming spots in between each mission, just because I've heard the campaign's 1450 for the last mission, so it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be a bit of a jump, but like, because with the Legend campaign you get basically double the drops. So if you do the first mission, you might get 2 drops that are like 20 plus. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, basically let's end it there. I'm gonna go and stream Horizon Forbidden West now, and I'll see you guys in 3 hours when the Witch Queen launches. Take care, stay safe, keep gaming.